Well, last time you saw me, I was using this table saw. And I was milling my pegs, my 1-inch octagon pegs, as they are. Waiting on my materials to come in so I could start the timber frame. It's over a week later, still no material. I made the mistake of going on Craigslist yesterday, unfortunately, and I saw this baby. It's a Makita chain mortiser. Fairly pricey if you were to buy one of these new, probably 2Gs anyway, depending, I guess, on where you get it and add shipping to it or whatever. But I got it just north of half of that, and had I seen the product up close and the gentleman that I purchased it from, I might have got it a little bit less than what I had paid for it. It was sight unseen, and it had this little boo-boo here. Maybe somebody had dropped it or something and fractured the base. The rod here was bent. I straightened that out. That's just your stop, your depth stop. These depth stops have got real faint lines on them, hard to even see. I'm an old timer and I need my cheaters, so I took and drilled indicator marks where I needed them. You know, I started at stop or just at the materials surface, and then I went down to 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 inches in depth. So it'll make it easier for me to see when I'm actually trying to work with the thing, whenever I get that material. But it was not assembled when I got it. And once it was partially assembled, I haven't seen videos of these. Of course, when I purchase something, I always Google the crap out of it and look to see how it works and how the reviews are. That is supposed to pivot 2 times. It's got its vertical position, and then you can pivot it twice more. I was not doing something right, and it ended up being it was just a matter of adjusting a couple of screws to get it to where you need, so you can lock them into that position. You just put a little pressure, that locks her in at 1. A little more pressure, it goes to the 3rd spot, resting on top of that other adjustment bolt there. You get 3 passes, and you can lower it down, and it's got a lever here, which when you do it, I'm not going to do it one-handed because I'm not going to tip the thing over, but we'll draw it towards you 1 full blade width, so you can bring it back to vertical. Go ahead and do your other 2 cuts along with that first vertical one, and then it's got an adjustment where you can take and crank it towards you even more, a full blade width plus some if you need it. My timbers are going to be all 8-inch, so the posts are going to be 8-inch. My beams are 8 by 10, so all my 10-ins and mortises are going to be 2-inch. 2-inch wide 10-ins, 2-inch wide mortises with those 1-inch oak pegs. But this will save me some time for sure. I had already bought a Forstner 2-inch Forstner bit with an extension, chisels, and the whole deal, intending on using the drill and the mortise bit and chiseling away. But this is going to save me a poop ton of time. So that's my new toy. And of course, all those little chisels. I got weak. I went to Woodcraft and they had timber slicks, and I've been looking all over the internet for them, trying to find used ones, and ended up buying this big dog. It's a bar. I think it's 2.5, 2 5/8 roughly. The thing weighs a ton. Of course, they get you big bucks for that, and then they add another 30, 40 bucks for a piece of leather to protect your cutting edge. But it's a beast. The thing weighs a ton. So if this material keeps waiting, I'm going to have a whole shop of tools I didn't have before waiting for the material to get here so I can actually start building the damn thing. All right, have a good day.